Hello viewers! Fun fact, did you know that Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, the second edition on the PlayStation, was also made on the Gameboy Color? I wish I didn't. Roll the title card. Now if you can recall, about a year ago I reviewed Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, the second edition on the PlayStation 1, and I basically praised the game for capturing the essence of the original show while Regis was hosting it, simply by having him voice over with his dialogue, his wit, humor, and his attitude. It made the game feel like you were actually in the game show rather than just playing the game itself. Unfortunately, the Game Boy Color version, which we're talking about, lacks that Regis touch, and the only time you actually hear him, it's pretty bad.
Who wants to be a millionaire?
It leaves a bad taste in your mouth. Ugh. Fortunately, the rest of the game is pretty straightforward. You answer questions as you become a virtual millionaire. Beyond that, though, there's nothing more to the game that separates it from other game show games. One of the nice redeeming qualities of this that the PlayStation version doesn't have is its chiptune music. There's nothing like hearing the Who Wants to Be a Millionaire theme in like a 16 8-bit sort of style of music. It's just so cool. I love listening to it. Listen. Anywho, the questions are basically the same thing you'll find in the PlayStation version, all 600 of them. One thing that separates it, though, between the two versions is the lifelines, and more certainly the calling aspect of it. In the PlayStation version, each question has a call that's, made for that question, which gave it a bit more of a personality to it. In this one, you just get a generic name that goes, "Oh, I know the answer, it's A." And that's basically it, there's nothing more to it. Overall, I give this game a 5 out of 10. I know I compared the two versions a lot, but what it comes down to is, when you grab a portable version of the game that's already on a console, you're really expecting the same thing, but on a portable system. And what you get is basically a half-assed version where it's lacking the captured essence that the PlayStation version had. But, it does have chiptune music, which is a bit of a redeeming quality for it. I'd buy it for like the $1 I paid for it just to hear that music. On top of that, if you're looking for a game that's going to tie you over for a bit and you really want to play Who Wants to Be a Millionaire and you want to get it cheap, the Game Boy Color version will satisfy you to your needs. Sorry. I'll be right back.
Who wants to be a millionaire?